Sitting beneath Tightwad Hill, California Memorial Stadium in Berkeley. Week 6 of the college football season, and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Cal Golden Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, checking in with Virginia Tech's head coach pregame. He believes so strongly in this wide receiver. He has been in the top 5 all season in receiving yards. Nobody can cover this guy. We've seen every type of different defense, bracket, zone. Nobody has been able to stop him this year. Let's see if he's able to have a similar impact on this game today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
Call. We have 5 options. Kickoff left is selected. Option is set.
The Hokies headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Bringing it out. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. So Cal's offense will go to work first. And here comes Jaron Kiave-Sangapolatelli. More than 300 yards passing and a couple of touchdowns last time out.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now. And the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays, keeping the offense on rhythm and avoiding the turnovers. That's all been critical. He keeps playing like this. They're going to keep winning games.
When I have all that speed on the field, I gotta find a favorable matchup. They're all across the board. Which guy do I know can win? Man-to-man coverage, you can see that guy could win on that play.
The Golden Bears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the first down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
On first down from their own 22. They're going to ride this running back. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, in the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot of time that's a big deal. The rivalries that come with it. So great start, a lot of positive momentum built for this squad.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Cover 4 drop.
After that false start, the whole approach changes now on 2nd and 10. Jaron Kiave-Sangapolatelli. On the move, he fires. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Recent errors. Coach suggest cover 4 drop.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Sangapolatelli slings it downfield. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Entering play call, coach suggests, Posy cross, inside zone.
Running inside. It's Overton. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Coach suggestions from a concept, option, run, quick pass, slant, quick slants.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense and coverage forcing the incomplete.
Marcellus Wayne Brown. Fix spike 3, exit ladder.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quick strike complete. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
Marcellus Hawkins.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Looking for space. It's Hawkins. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line.
There are 8 categories. Luke Reynolds. Marcellus Hawkins. Wayne Brown. Podadder. Exit ladder.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Back to pass. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
And how about the rough starts for these offenses? 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early, first drives to get something going. Both of them turning over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
Entering play call. Nickel looks 3, cover 6. Nickel, cover 6.
Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. They'll try to pop the draw. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Sangapolitelli on the play action. Complete downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Golden Bears, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Throwing, Sangapolitelli. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Cover to invert.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
Vertical hook.
From the gun. Give on the inside. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Cover to invert.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Unloads to the wideout. And the third down pass is knocked away by the D.
Oh, lack of concentration that time by the receiver. If he catches it, it's going to be a first down. You just have to look that ball in. Do what you do every single day in practice. In your sleep, that's a bad break for the offense early.
The Golden Bears will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin them deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20.
Entering play call, Marcellus Hawkins. Marcellus, CFB dive.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Part of the Hokies' DNA to rely on that ground game, sort of like a Kevin Jones type guy.
No doubt, and I think it's always what's made these offenses go. Like the running game, the versatility of the running game, but you got to have that bell cow that you can hand it off to establish it.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Back to pass on second down. The throw. The sure hands. It's Green. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
And the Hokies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Running the red zone. It's Hawkins. Got some room headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
CFB dive.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Option is set to.
Number 17, set to kick this one.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
There are 6 categories. There are
The
2
Cal
subcategories.
offense is headed back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here.
Cover 2 in Burr. Hip curl L.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
The defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Songo Politelli. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down. Everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just not on the same page with his target.
And the Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Using his legs, it's Hawkins. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is broken up, incomplete. But wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here.
Marcellus Hawkins, AHD swing. AH choice. AHD dive.
That holding call threw him in reverse. Now it's 2nd and long. The give. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. He'll get rid of it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Entering play call, play type. There are 6 categories. There are 3 subcategories. Option is set to cover to zone 30 plays. You have 5 options. Zone coverage is
Working
selected.
the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, on Cal's sideline, coming off that turnover, they know their defense has had their back, but the offense has to make them pay. This is an opportunity for them to get back in this game. It's been close so far, but the offense has to get on the board. Coming off that turnover, I feel the momentum shifting down here on this sideline. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is their senior starting wide receiver who the training staff is looking at, and Holly Rowe will get us up to date on his condition. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that
Entering play call.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. JKS. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card, and you saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
Return left is selected.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. The run inside. It's Hawkins. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
Coach suggestions.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Formation, there are concept, option, quick pass, slant, quick stick.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Reynolds. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
There are 4 categories.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And what a big play here, and the return takes it back inside the 25.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands.
And called celebration, ability, stats, ability, challenge play, ability, celebration, coaching. Pause. You have in-depth chart is selected. And player name Igrum Kemire. Position QG. Overall 78. Overall 73. School year FR. School year so. School year FR.
Fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I think
it does. Entering play call, play type, there are 6 categories. Zone coverage. Cover 2.
Here comes the Golden Bear offense,
invert.
ready to start this drive. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Jaron Kiave Songopolitelli swings it out to his running back, and they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Tight end now in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there.
30 options. Tampa 2 is selected.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Throwing Songopolitelli. Rushes on him. He's inside the 10. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And man, I absolutely love that from this quarterback. He is not a blazer. He's not going to outrun any defensive backs on the field. But I love when you take the space that a defense gives you. They want to play a certain coverage. They want to leave up all that space open. Nice job taking off, running early in the football game, setting the tone, showing the defense that you're willing to run.
Working that left side now. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy, because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Songopolitelli from the gun on 3rd down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Hauls it in. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
Well, on that third down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after the catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier inbounds and getting him down, now setting up fourth.
Just drives it between the uprights. That brings them to within one. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. Trainers out evaluating this junior safety. We'll let you know his condition. Holly keeping an eye on all of the injuries for us. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Entering play, medium pass, quick pass, slant, quick slants.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Baker. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Reynolds. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires on the move. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field.
Entering in abilities, stats, celebration, coaching. Pause. Injure. Depth chart is selected. Enter. Player name B. Baker. Player name E. Grunkemeyer. Entering.
He gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Songo Politelli. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down.
Talking to coaches coming into this football game, he said he's got to keep his quarterback upright, got to protect him. If they give him time, he can do some damage. But so far, man, he's been hit early. He's been hit often. They've got to do a better job of protection up front.
Pulls it on the option. Finding some room. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
And coach, defense.
Defense a
Entering play
little
call,
too
man
eager.
coverage.
That's an
There are two
encroachment penalty,
categories.
5
You
yards
have
for the
22
offense.
options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
Defense has to stay out of that neutral zone. It's 2nd and 5. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Trading staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside.
Options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. JKS going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And a nice job slipping in the screen. Like, you got to know the situation when those pass rushers, Palmer, are going to come up field and those situations when you can take advantage of the defense.
Yeah, I would love a David Pollock just running at me free and then finding a way to negotiate the throw around a guy that just knew he was going to be getting a sack. That feels so good. Complete the screen and keep the drive alive.
Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Cover 1 hole is selected.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Grabbed in the middle. It's Strong. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second.
Entering paused screen, you have 7 op and con op res ins call view super stats. First downs home 6 away 8. Score home 6 away 7. Possession time home 6-0 away 8-54. Score first downs home. Total offense home 113 away 136. Total plays home 29 away 22. Yards per play home 39. Rushes yards bar TDS home 10 bar 27 bar 0 away 11 bar 70. Yards per rush home 27 away. Player stats. Player name J Sagapolu. QB rating 95. Completions 13. Attempts 19. Passing yards 86. Completion percentage 68. Virginia. Completions 5. QB rating 42. Player name Igrung Kemeyer. Player name B. Baker. QB rating 71. Completions 1. Attempts 2. Attempts 9. Passing yards 57. Completion percentage 55. Rushing. Yards 74. Attempts 9. Player name M. Hawkins. California. Virginia Tech. Receiving. Receptions 4. Receiving yards 44. Player name L. Reynolds. Player name Q. Brown. Receptions 1. Receiving yards 7. Entering base model screen, you have set. Cover 1 hole. Cover 1 hole. Man zone. Cover 2 man.
They've got a first down here to open the period. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Cover 2 man is selected.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Jaron Chiave Songobolatelli. Firing to the right, complete. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up first and goal.
Categories. You have 12 options. Cover 2 man is selected. Cover 2 man. Cover 2 man.
The Golden Bears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us.
Entering play. Man coverage. Man zone. Cover 2 man.
They've stalled out a bit in the red zone. Just a couple of field goals on 3 previous trips. Now to get it in on second and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal.
Never getting stopped on that second down. Don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's third and goal. Throwing Songobolatelli. Looking to the end zone. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Man, what a great catch, but he needed to give him a chance to run with it after the grab.
Yeah, third down, you need more than that. Maybe the play needs to go a little bit further down the field, but you're right, a more accurate pass maybe gives him a chance to stay on his feet and try to get the first down.
Try to barge their way in. He didn't get there. Fourth and goal from the 1, and they are stuffed.
Man, what a great job by this defense. Never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside their own 1 on 4th and goal. And what did they do a good job of? Getting pushed, man. The big boys getting in the backfield, getting penetration, not letting a hole even open up, and they get the big 4th down stop.
On the run, it's Hawkins. Brought down at the 12-yard line. That's a first down and maybe the start of a long drive. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They'll put it in play from their own 12-yard line, 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
Concept, quick pass, run. Inside, return inside, empty and inside zone, empty and inside zone split, inside zone split.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Running inside, it's Hawkins. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Looking for room, it's Hawkins. Could be an alley.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pass.
MTN led outside zone.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to the ground with the running back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his man, it's Brown. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And the Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Back to the ground game on the left. Oh, he's got some space. He's up to 113 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up into manageable 3rd down situations. And we've seen them in any area of the field so far in this one have success in the running game. They'll keep that up until this defense proves they can stop it.
The Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. Looking to fire. Unleashes one. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Well, you never even dream about this kind of start if you're a quarterback. That now his 4th interception in the first half, and he's just not been able to shake this. Bad decision-making. Fundamentally, he's just been off. This offense has never been able to find a rhythm, and I know this is a very talented player, but if you're the head coach at this point, you've got to consider benching this guy.
Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you've got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. New set of downs after the completion. The run from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
There are 6 categories.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Sangapolatelli fakes the grab on the left. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
There are 6 categories.
Well, Cal has done an outstanding job replacing quarterbacks here in recent years. You lose Fernando Mendoza, he goes to Indiana, wins a national championship. But last year, David, true freshman Sangapolatelli, and the way he was able to play was just remarkable. A lot of people thought they weren't going to be able to hold on to him, especially with a new coach and Tosh Lupoy coming in, but they did. And so now, big expectations for this offense.
But I love the way he handled himself last year. Just comes in and it's just business as usual. And was clutching some big moments, but ball comes out. It comes off his hands so pretty. Like now surrounding weapons coming in from different places. When you kind of establish yourself as a guy that to look forward to, a guy that's on the rise, people want to come play with you. So new staff obviously here in Cal. Can it be a new day and a new dawn for this squad?
So now it's 2nd and long. Got a man. It's Strong. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. JKS. And the timing just a hair off.
Entering play call.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They'll pass on the 48-yard field goal attempt and instead try to pick up the first down. 4th down, Sangapolatelli hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Really nice job by the offense. Hey, man, trust your guys, right? We got all these analytics on 4th down, set it, go for it. They trust their quarterback. He gets it done with the completion and gets the big first down.
And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Again, it's Sangapolatelli. That's reeled in. It's Marshall. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The Golden Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Balls and fired complete. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
Never a doubt. And, guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Entering play call, you have 7 options. 5, 4, 2, return left is selected.
Number 49.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
There are 8 categories.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving.
Defensively, with all the space now in spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got out of trouble and throws. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reynolds. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
AHB swing. AH choice. AHB dive.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Hokey, high-tech VPI got it rolling on the ground.
And Virginia Tech fans love that chant, and they love the physical ground game and the ability to run the football. That's kind of who they are. That's how they're built, just a tough group of individuals.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Maybe some room here. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us.
Call, player, Luke Reynolds, Wayseen Brown, Takai Heath, Ethan Grunkemeyer, Takai Heath, Takai 619, player, Wayseen Brown, Wayseen Podatter, exit adder.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work.
Entering plate, Luke Reynolds. Play type, there are concept, there are a keep pass, media, quick option, run. Inside zone.
Still 2nd down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. Timeout called as the play clock had gotten down to 3 seconds. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Inside zone.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Hawkins. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
There are 8 categories. You have 34. Concept. There are option. Quick pass. Slant. Quick slants.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
You have 8 options.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Exit drive.
And the Hokies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air on first down. They're working that left side. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
Green.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy QB will look for early and often in this game.
Empty and puck cross.
The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on first down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, there's no denying the chemistry that this guy has had with his quarterback all year long. It seems like whenever they need a big play, he's always open. That's his 75th catch of the year.
Quick slants.
And the Hokies are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signal for the 2-minute timeout.
Options. Slants is selected. Concept. Play type. Error. Concept. Media. Quick pass. Run. Inside zone.
They're about to snap it for the 9th play on this drive, and they need a yard on third down. They'll try to run for it. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6.
Categories. You have
and I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They put a drive together. First and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play here.
And as we get deep in this first half, a first and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first.
Play call inside zone.
And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Cal uses its second timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Power ahead. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough. Cal will use its final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play.
Player, Wayne Brown, Taka Heath, Luke Reynolds, Benji Gosnell, Aiden Green, Ethan Grunkemeyer, Taka Heath. Taka 619 sale.
They weren't able to move them an inch on second down. Now it's third and goal. Little bit of uncertainty there. Play clock down to 4, and they'll call a timeout.
Entering
The brain
play
trust
call,
getting
player,
thoughts together for this big third down coming up.
Pistol. Concept. Option. Run. Inside zone.
That defensive front was a stone wall on second down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Barrels ahead. Did not get an inch. This defense digging in, and it's 4th and goal.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Quick slants.
So they could take the lead with a field goal, but in this situation, they want to go for the touchdown on 4th down. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Fitted in the window for the score.
And I think in plays like this, David, when you're down by the goal line on 4th down, you've got to dial something up that you know you can execute in your sleep. And the QB and his target, they look like they've been doing that for years in practice.
And it used to be run, show your physicality. Now, man, space, numbers, the passing game developing. You could tell, you're right. Right on rhythm, right in time, big 4th down conversion.
15 options.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass.
Option is set to.
Number 17, set to kick it away.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner will be brought down.
Play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum.
Lets it fly. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it. The second down coming.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Jaron Chiave Songopolitelli gets it out fast. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look in on Iowa State taking on the number 7 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Cyclones. With a statement victory here in a surprising result, going into this game, they did not look like the better team. The victory gets this team to 4-2. It has not been a perfect start, but they are right in position entering the second half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. And now over to your game in Berkeley. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's go down to the sidelines now, where Holly Rowe has an update on that injury.
Virginia Tech's head coach told me at halftime their running back has been terrific, playing well so far in this game, but he is taking a lot of hits. He's had to absorb a lot of contact, running yards after contact, but they're going to keep their eye on him and see if he can power through all the hits, bumps, and bruises he's taken here in the first half. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
Quick pass, run. Inside zone.
Running inside, it's Davis. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Brown. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Facing a third down and short from the 26. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious and he gets back in the fray shortly. The Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target. They're just not on the same page.
Run. Inside sweep. Outside zone. Counter. Power.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll try the left side. Hard running there. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Categories. You have 11 options. Empty and lead outside zone selected.
3rd and 6 yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Entering play call.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And the Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. And he'd hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback.
There are 6 categories.
Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Complete to start this drive. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
There are 6 categories.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Oh, he's got a chance. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on second down. Throwing Sangapolatelli. The short hands, it's strong. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And that's why, as a defense, you can stay in your base personnel because of that linebacker. You don't have to substitute DBs to take on these receivers out in space. This linebacker is quick, he's athletic, and he is outstanding tackling people in the open field.
Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun on third down, Sangapolatelli. Bringing the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rule will check on his condition.
There are 6 categories.
And the Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Virginia Tech sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Categories. You have 3 options. HV orbit spacing is selected.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Pulls it in, it's Heath. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Categories you have: concept, play type, there are pass, option, concept, medium pass, quick pass, slant, stick, quick slants.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great.
Did they fix the playbooks issues /
But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Grabs it in the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out?
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end.
Entering paused screen, you have 11 options. Stats is selected.
No, you still gotta work around it.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Ohio. Concept, play type, there are player, there are Luke Reynolds, Quaycine Brown, Quaycine Podat, Figs, MTNX spot.
The Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Gonna look downfield again. He'll try to do it himself. Makes the grab. It's Keith. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
Entering play call, player.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Inside zone, there, sweep, out, counter, power.
And the Hokies are marching down the field. Tight end now in motion. They'll ride Davis here. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it.
Entering play call, AHD quick, MTN led outside zone.
The Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Here's the give off the left side. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
Entering play call, AHP quick base, empty and AHP power.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Right back to the well. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see 4th down, but it's better than throwing another pick.
Man, he almost throws another one. And I tell you what, it's just been one of those days. Sometimes it's not your day, and just turning the ball over like they're a non-profit, man, just giving it away. This offense has been reckless. It's been careless. They've got to do a better job of being smart with the football.
Never a doubt.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Entering play call, you have 5 options. Kickoff left is selected. Option is set to.
Number 17, set to kick off.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
There are 6 categories.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Offense working from the pistol. Looking for room. It's Marshall. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, giving 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Just feeds the running back. There's some room. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. Motion from the wide receiver. Songopolitelli from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. Songapolatelli. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The Golden Bears line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line.
Entering play, medium pass, quick pass, option, run, inside zone.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front 7 are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Quick slants, stick, slants.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw's got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, looking to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Going with the ground game left. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
RPO zone alert screen.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. left behind the line. It's Brown. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A little release to the back. Breaks into the open. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. That took nerves of steel to convert that 4th down on the road.
Oh, man, the crowd going nuts. A big-time opportunity in the 3rd quarter to create some momentum, help them go crazy, help them go nuts. But the offense does their job, quiets the crowd, gets the big 4th down conversion.
Wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Inside zone.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Davis. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Makes the catch. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And the Hokies will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Inside zone. There are 8 categories. You have 34 options.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Entering inside zone. Sweep. Outside zone. Counter. Power.
They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. The give to Davis. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up for the PAT.
Go Hokies. What's the playbook's issue?
That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4.
Onside kick.
As a blind gamer, it doesn't read the playbook, only on the left side, not in the middle or the right.
Set to kick it off.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Zone Blitz 2 key. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. Zone Blitz 2 is selected.
He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
There are 9 categories. You have 15 options.
You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Songa Politelli, play action. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
I'd be so stoked if Tech is 5-0 and ranked 24th this year.
After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have
we shall see.
Catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
You're playing coach mode, I assume.
He'll throw it. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
And the Golden Bears decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops.
There are 8 categories. There are 8 subcategories. Option is set to inside zone 30 for plays.
Yes.
Options. Run is selected. Option. Run. Inside. Return inside. Inside zone.
final play of the quarter coming. Running inside, it's Davis. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one.
Counter. There. Entering pause screen, you have 13 options. Stats is selected.
It's almost like I had a vision, because I would be doing the same things if I had vision. The running back movement from the CPU is so much better now, bouncing off of the O-line much better and finding the hole.
The give on the counter. Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down.
There are 8 categories.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. This time he wants to throw. On the move and looking deep. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now, because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
They're dealing with a second and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
And that play had no chance. And you sell pass, and you want to sneak the draw in there. The idea is to get those defensive linemen, Palmer, running up the field. But it's almost like they
agree, much better.
And they shut that down quick.
Yeah, and so you're running the play. It's not going to be a great look defensively. As a quarterback, then you've got to do a real good job of trying to sell pass. And I think he just hurried it a little bit too much. That play didn't look like it was going to have a chance anyways, but the quarterback, he's got to be a better actor on those draw plays.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking down the middle. Got his man. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
There are 8 categories.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Inside zone. Return inside zone. Inside zone.
The Hokies have this offense rolling. The run inside. It's Davis. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Slant, spacing, Ohio.
Now on second down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. Motion from the wideout. Second down, he'll throw it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on third and long.
Concept, medium pass, option, run, inside zone.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Running inside, it's Davis. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Number 17, set to kick this one away.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
You have 35 options. Old fireman is selected.
So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Motion from the back. JKS. Got it in the middle. It's strong. Stumbled to the ground.
Entering play call.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
The Golden Bears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
The screen pass just not working there. And you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz. But because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds the tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Again, it's Songo Bolatelli. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
So now it's 2nd and long. Jaron Chiave Songo Bolatelli. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
Entering play call, fireman.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun on 3rd down, Songo Bolatelli. Quickly to the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Golden Bears headed quickly to the line.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage.
You have 35 options. Old Fireman is selected. Fireman.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Wide receiver comes in motion. And the penalty will be accepted. The offense says, thank you very much.
You have 35 options. Old Fireman is selected.
Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. There he goes. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Men blitz. There are 9 categories. You have 35 options. Old Fireman is selected.
Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
There are 9 categories.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
Throwing Sangapolatelli. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
35 options. Old Fireman is selected.
This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves him with 2nd and 20. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Going to get a stoppage here as there's an injured Cal Bear on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that.
Old Fireman is selected.
And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Sangapolatelli. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Cal. Made the grab in the end zone for 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. Throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Ready to try the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So a drive there of 85 yards, and the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Run.
Holly Rowe has an update.
Inside
Here on the
zone,
Virginia
sweep,
Tech
out,
sideline,
down,
I can see a developing
turn on,
situation with their
down,
quarterback and the
ice
coaches. Their
down.
QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this.
Turning it on. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
There are 8 categories.
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense.
offense.
In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of first downs. I need 2. I need 2 first downs, and I'm going to let that clock tick, and I walk out of here with a W.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Send the tight end in motion. He's got it again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense finds and stands on the result of the play. And the Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. Kick is in the air. Here's the return. He gets a block. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
And everything's going to have to be downfield. That's a nice start to this drive, but they're going to need to score, get the ball back quickly, and score again.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Marshall. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. JKS. Plucks it out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. 4th down, Songa Bolatelli. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, I think the experience on offense was a big reason why the head coach felt confident going for it there on 4th down. He says a lot of guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've been in these big game moments before. Ice in their veins. You saw it there on that completion to keep the sticks moving.
Looking to throw on first down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Again, it's Songo Bolatelli. A little screen to the running back. Could not make his way to the corner.
Play call. Coach
and I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. Songo Bolatelli from the gun on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
That's caught. It's Perry. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And offensively, man, they just keep finding him time and time again, and he's making plays. And if I'm the defense, I got to do something different. Like, I got to put a safety over the top. I got to double cover him. I got to do something, because right now this rhythm and this timing is on another level.
After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition.
Play type, zone blitz, zone coverage, cover 2 zone, cover 2 invert.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Reads it, fires complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
Entering play, cover 2 invert.
The Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
And the Golden Bears trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. It's complete to the left. He's trying to get it in. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Entering play call, cover 2 zone. There are 3 categories. Cover 2 invert.
Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tight end now in motion. Jaron Kiave Songo Bolatelli finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game.
Entering play call, play recent. There are 6. Cover 3 hard flat.
I know there's pressure, especially in this area of the field, to get to the quarterback, but you can't give up a 1st and goal there. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Golden Bears! That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they need. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
It's almost like the computer want to give them the touchdown lol.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Obvious thinking here. Get the 2-point conversion now, and all you'll need is a field goal to tie. He'll do it himself. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further.
Entering play call, you have 7 options. 5, 4, 2, return left. Option is set to
Number 29, set to hit this one.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Medium pass.
Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go.
Inside zone.
That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Running inside, it's Hawkins. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
To the ground, he's got it again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
This guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Both of these teams off to perfect starts in conference play, and one trying to stay atop the heap. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Hawkins. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back.
Ethan Grunkenmeyer. Play type, there are 8 categories. Pass. Run. 0-1 trap. Inside zone split.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Davis. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
Entering play call.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Luke Reynolds, Wayne Brown, Ethan Grunkenmeyer, Hayden Green. Play type concept, there, option, quick pass, quick slants.
Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
Inside zone split. AHD sting. Inside, AHD sting.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Trying to impose their will with the run. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple yards short.
And I think on that third down and short ball, I honestly think that they thought it was going to be a fourth down situation. Now it's 4th and 2. I think this offense was ready for this opportunity, and I think they're going to go for it right here.
Option, run. Quick pass. Slant, quick slants.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back.
FGH shovel. Field goal 59 yards.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
Auction is set to
Number 17, set to kick this one.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
There are 6 categories. You have
Cal
9
gets it back. The
options.
sturdy
PDL
Golden
safety
Bear
blitz
offense on its way to the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing Sangapolatelli. Makes the catch near the sidelines, but he's down immediately before he gained an inch.
It just took the quarterback a little too long to find his tight end that time. He's out there by the sideline, wide open. And if the quarterback can just get it to him a hair sooner, he's going to have a chance to advance that thing forward, and they're going to get more yards. So the quarterback just has to be able to make his decision a little bit quicker moving forward.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got him. Breaks into the open. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And that's perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs and just make that clock run.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's on target and complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
These 2-minute situations are what every quarterback dreams of, right? It doesn't matter what's happened in the game up to this point. You've got a situation, you've got an opportunity now where you can drive your offense down the field, down by 1 score late in the game, and score a touchdown to steal this thing and win it. This is what playing the position is all about.
Throwing right. It's caught downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Talk about stepping up at a huge moment of the game. This guy's been relatively quiet throughout the game, but here in a 2-minute situation, he makes arguably the biggest play of the game so far for his offense. Nice job.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
And that's exactly what this defense is going to have to do late in this football game. They understand the situation. They're in the full 2-minute drill. They're playing pass, but understanding the quarterback can still run. Nice job playing pass, playing coverage first, protecting yourself, and then rallying to the football and getting the quarterback on the ground.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Sangapolatelli. He makes a grab. into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal.
Man, great job by this offense, but the work is not done. You knew what you needed when you started this drive. Late in this ball game, time's running out. It's not on your side. I got to find my play, my best two-point conversion to go tie this puppy up.
Entering play call, coach suggests, cover 1 Robert press, LB cross free showed you.
They got the touchdown, but still a two-point conversion short of tying it up late. Snap in the shotgun. It's incomplete, so the two-point conversion no good, but there is a flag on the play. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play.
Return left. 5, base onside.
Just over 30 seconds to play. They'll line up for the onside kick, and they've got to get it to have a shot. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance. You got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game. Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still second down. The run inside. It's Davis. Knocked down for the tackle.
Entering play call inside.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
New highlights. Text. Return to hub. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Set weekly practice. View docs score is set week. Recruiting is selected. View docs score is set weekly practice plan is selected. View docs. Advance to option is set to next week is selected. Entering. Attention pop-up. Are you sure you wish to advance a week? Cancel. Sim ahead. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Advance to option is set to next week. Entering recruiting update. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Set weekly practice. Play season. Advanced. Members you have. CFB team schedule. Scores. Top 25. Entering. Goals straight. Last week rank 1. Name votes 78-0 Ohio State 38 Usernoni. Name votes 83-0 Oregon 5 Usernoni. Name votes 79-0 Oklahoma 20. Name votes 76-0 Notre Dame Usernoni. Name votes 82-0 Ole Miss Usernoni. Name votes 58-0 Miami Usernoni. Name votes 105-0 Texas Tech Usernoni. Name votes 54-0 LSU Usernoni. Name votes 93-0 SMU Usernoni. Name votes 103-0 Texas A&M Usernoni. Name votes 116-0 ESC Usernoni. Name votes 20 Alabama Usernoni. Name votes 95-0 South Carolina Usernoni. Name votes 102-0 Texas Usernoni. Name votes 60-0 Michigan Usernoni. Name votes 123-0 Virginia Usernoni. Name votes 101-0 Tennessee Usernoni. Name votes 26-0 Duke Usernoni. Name votes 16-0 BU Usernoni. Name votes 34-0 Georgia Usernoni. Name votes 126-0 Washington Usernoni. Name votes 124-0 Virginia Tech User League. Last week rank 24. Rank 22. Last name vote team wins/losses points 374. Last week's opponent W3028 at California. This week's opponent Georgia Tech. Last week rank 24. Name votes 124-0 Virginia Tech User League. Name votes 40 Arizona Usernoni. Name votes 68-0 Nebraska Usernoni. Name votes 80-0 Oklahoma State Usernoni.